Wagwan guys, it's your boy here, Cameron Brown, and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel. I haven't made a reaction video for quite a while, so if I'm rusty, that's exactly why. I've got a new headset, they're very noise cancelling, so I'm going to have to get used to talking without hearing myself as well as when I used to have my previous headset, because no word of a lie, or not word of a lie, but no sentence of a lie, I sat on it and it broke. I took an L pretty much because the headset I used to have was worth like 50 quid, so it was actually quite a good headset. This headset was so goddamn expensive, I don't even want to get into it, but man, look how cool it looks though, fam. That's Ferrari, innit? They make the cars, you know, the things that go forward. That's epic. So I thought to myself, why not just react to a educational video? Because, you know, I'm in that A-level grind, and I know what's going to happen. Like, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to find all my A-level exams easy. I'm going to get results back, and I'm going to do crap. I know that's what's going to happen. Like, I really don't even know what the point of feeling positive about it really is. So I thought to myself, while I'm doing my A-levels, I might as well make the most out of it and get as many views as possible out of the topic. Before this video starts, if you enjoyed it, smash like, subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And today we're going to be watching a video titled 5 Things All Students Should Do Before an Exam. Instead of stress, haha.
I got into this.
The reason why I'm watching this video is because Papa Cameron has 6 exams left, so hopefully I'll be able to learn from Unjaded Jade. I know what's going to happen with this video. It's going to come out, all my fans are going to enjoy it pretty much, well not all of them, but most of my fans are going to enjoy this video, and then after like a week the dislikes will start going up, and then after about 3 months, if you click on this video and look at the like to dislike ratio independently, you'll think I'm Adolf Hitler because there will be that many dislikes to likes. Pretty much this is not an offensive video. Like, the people who get triggered at my videos I make on study YouTubers, survival of the fittest. Can it turn up, please? Because you lot would be dead. Like, come on. Like, people have literally got offended at me for making fun of, like, one of the study YouTubers' hair, apparently. Like, I called a study YouTuber's hair bad, apparently, and that makes me comparable to Mao? I don't get it. Right, let's get watching.
Here are my top 5 things that I would do before an exam. You see
my
this thing
hair
here?
is horrendous
This
today,
is a
guys. I'm
distraction.
sorry.
We're just
I'm so sorry. I know how a lot of people watch my channel to be turned on, and if that's the case, I apologize. My utmost apologies towards you guys. Right, let's get watching.
Here are my top 5 things that I would do before an exam. You see this thing here? This is a distraction. We're just gonna casually go and turn it onto airplane mode and then like chuck it away. Bye.
This is the thing, right? Unjaded Jade constantly goes on about how bad phones are. Oh, the phone is a distraction. Like, literally, she makes such a big deal out of turning it off, and I don't get why she emphasizes it so much, because when I don't have my phone beside me when I'm revising, I just feel really depressed. I'm not gonna lie, I just feel really lonely. So having my phone there, it like makes me feel a bit happier, because it kind of makes me not think that I'm completely alone, because I can like talk to people on my phone. But whatever, some people love revising and don't mind that, but I'm not that type of guy.
I genuinely think your phone can stress you out. You're hearing how much revision your friend has done. You're feeding into the hype and the stress on Twitter. It's productive to just switch it off.
If you have friends that are literally bragging about how much they're revising, like, Jesus Christ, your friends are goddamn losers. I never get random messages from my friends like, oh, I revised 20 hours today, you only revised 5, haha. That never happens to me. But the thing is, I don't have any friends, so that's why they don't tell me about their revision, because I don't have any. Okay,
just switch it off. You'll want to get focused. Number 2 is to do some kind of revision, but not just pure cramming. The concept of cramming can be quite stressful, so just pick like the chapters that you know you need to go over, anything last minute that you always tend to forget.
Wow, that's crazy. Before an exam, revise topics you struggle at. That is crazy. Thank God Unjaded Jade is here to help us all out. To be honest, my advice before an exam, just don't bother revising. It's pointless. Some people who have like a photographic memory, yeah, fine, whatever, you revise before the exam. But on a low-key note here, if you have a photographic memory, you should be banned from going to uni because you're just cheating pretty much, you know, innit? Imagine you have a photographic memory, having a girlfriend, piping her, then remembering that image of her, like, that'd be horrendous. Nah, that was a joke, actually. It was fuck. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. Nah, fam, it's a joke. Anyway, regardless of that, on a different note, genuinely speaking, this is advice from Papa Cameron here. Revise the night before the exam, that's great, but in the morning, like if you have an exam in the morning, for example, there's not really much point revising for it. Like, you just don't memorize things that well. I think it's just better to be in a good mood for the exam and not bother revising and just start the day relaxed rather than, you know, do any revision. Because when you do some revision, you kind of lose morale, unless you get turned on by revision. And then in that case, you just like Ruby Granger, so you know you're weird.
Go over a pack of flashcards of choice. I really like to do like a final blurt of a chapter that I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing with this one.
Oh yeah, guys, that's Unjaded Jade's trademark. Unjaded Jade is going to Zimbabwe and blurt, I think that's the correct term. Because Unjaded Jade is going to Zimbabwe, the act of blurting is getting HIV from Africa. I'm out of jokes. I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry.
What I would pretty much always do before an exam as well is I would just go back and I would read through all the past papers I have ever done. Look back at all the answers I wrote, look back at all the corrections, read old essays.
If you're going to do any revision, that's probably the best revision to do because a lot of like mark schemes are very, very specific.
It's quite a nice passive revision that won't really stress you out, but it's still useful because looking at past paper questions kind of gets your brain in the zone. If you want to watch some helpful revision videos from a topic that you want to go over, I find that can be quite useful too. Just don't stress, your knowledge is in there, deeply ingrained in your long-term memory. Am I actually a study tuber or what? I have like a clear plastic pencil case ready for an exam at all times. Which brings me on to my next point, and that is just prepare all the boring essentials for an exam. Get your equipment ready, whatever equipment you need for that exam.
Is this video made for goddamn retards? Like, I don't get it. Guys, before the exam starts, prepare what you need for the exam. Who would have thought that? I just thought you turned up to the exam naked, innit? And then you just did the exam and then you got an A*.
Make sure you know for certain the time of the exam. Don't be late, don't accidentally miss it, and then you'll be calm and chill.
I turned up to a PM exam in the morning. But luckily, you know, it was the wrong way around. So at least I didn't miss the exam. It was my first exam, actually. So that's a mistake I actually made. So that's some good advice. I can certify that advice that Unjaded Jade is giving to her friends, aka her subscribers, because she loves her subscribers.
Pack your bag, get ready, prep an outfit if you need to get an outfit ready for sixth form.
Outfit the day.
Number 4, the biggest gift you can give yourself before an exam.
Blowjob.
Actually sleep the night before. I know it's hard, I know it takes too much discipline, but try and get an early night. Like, I promise you, it just is better when you're not tired and dead. Sometimes I just found it hard to sleep the day before an exam because I found I'd be replaying old exams or just getting stupidly stressed for no reason. I find doing a meditation before bed can really help this.
Unjaded Jade really likes a meditation. A bit of advice from Cameron: if you want to go to sleep and you can't, just drink a goddamn mouthwash that has an alcohol volume in it. It'll just make you sleep. It's great news. What's that? You'll be sick. What's he on about?
I'll leave the link to some in the description. Trying to positively visualise the exam the next day. On this topic...
That's impossible to do when you have goddamn physics. 4-mark question. How do you measure temperature change? Use a thermometer. Read off the thermometer. Oh, I think that's all I can write. Mark scheme. If they did not mention the angle of the thermometer to how it should be positioned in relevance to the beaker, lose all marks. Okay.
Topic. Also drink some water, but not too much because you don't want to go to the toilet in the exam.
Nah, fam, don't drink. Don't drink before the exam. Worst flipping advice ever. Do not drink before the exam. And for me, don't even eat. I can't eat and then do an exam. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just like really hypersensitive. If that's the correct term to use. Like when I do an exam, I'll be very like hypersensitive so I can feel sick quite easily. I don't know why. I think it's just an anxiety thing. Like after the exam, completely fine. But just in that morning, it's not worth it. Like I prefer just to not feel sick. If I wake up at 8, do the exam, I've done by 11. I can just eat a lot at 11. So it's all right.
And I was always the kid that no matter how much I ate, no matter when I ate it, my stomach would always rumble during the exam, which was very embarrassing and I was very conscious of it.
Right, I'm just going to say something controversial. It's because you're vegan. I said it, okay? Nah, I have noticed this, and this is from my own evidence. All vegans have really loud stomachs. It's not a lie, it's true. Like, why are vegans always hungry? Like, I don't get it. It's nothing to do with nutrient deprivation or anything. Right, it's not. This is the thing. I need to just make this point here. The amount of people I've heard that are vegan go, oh, being vegan is the best, most nutritious diet you can follow. That is the most bollocks thing ever. This is coming from a vegetarian. I hate to say it. You get the most nutrients from a meat diet. That's a fact. Because when you think about it logically, if you eat beef, that cow has the nutrients it needs to live. So when you're eating their nutrients, you know, you're getting a lot higher of a range of nutrients rather than broccoli and things. I'm a vegetarian, but I would never argue that having a vegetarian diet's better in terms of nutrients, because I mean, it can be. It depends how you eat, but ultimately I think if you ate a clean meat diet, I think that would be the most nutritional diet you could follow. But nutritional is not the only thing you look for in a diet. You know, you can be obese and have a nutrient-filled diet, you know. But I've noticed that a lot of vegans, they're really hungry all the time, which is quite interesting. It's a very heavy diet, I've heard. You have to eat a lot to not starve, so that's a bit crazy. So, do have a snack or a few before you go in. I don't know how people can not eat breakfast before an exam, like... How? Okay. I mean, for me, I just eat a crab done before bed. I literally have a meal at like midnight every night. So that's probably why I can survive without breakfast. But to be fair, I'm still hungry. So you prepped the physical things. You got everything ready for that exam. You got your clear plastic bottle ready. You're well rested. You're not hungry. You're not thirsty. This advice is not bad at all. You've done some revision. You're ready. But not yet. Because what is most important is your mind. The mindset with which you go into that exam. I literally cannot recommend enough taking a few moments, just even a few minutes, a few breaths even, to take some time alone, to close your eyes, and to get yourself in this good frame of mind, this focused frame of mind. I'm going to try masturbating before the exam, because like maybe it'll help. Because I've got a lot of unreleased tension, maybe it'll alleviate it. Over Unjaded Jade. Jeez, it's a joke, shut up! If you've never done meditation before and think it's some kind of weird meditation again. All you've got to do is focus on your breathing and try and deepen your breath. It's as easy as just sitting here, closing your eyes, just like focusing on your breath, focusing on your inhale and your exhale, counting. She's very passionate about meditation. And I do meditation, it is actually pretty good, but it's not this amazing, okay? You just keep maybe I'm doing it wrong though. Until you slowly start to slow your heart rate down. As you get good at this and as you kind of master it, you can tune into that pattern of thinking and that pattern of breath when you're waiting outside the exam hall. You can do it when you're sat in your seat before the exam's begun, and I really just find it centers your mind. That's actually quite good advice, yeah. Before you start that exam. And then you just go do your best and you just try. You just show up because that's all they can really ask of you. Exactly. Show up to the exam. Thank God Unjaded Jade told me that, because originally I wasn't planning to turn up to the exam. Wow. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought that video was actually quite good. Maybe by Unjaded Jade. I thought it was a good video, and this is a comedic video. I think one of the best ways to get through exams is just take it a lot more lightheartedly. Like, that's how I get through exams. Like, if I have an exam tomorrow and it's 2 hours and it's physics in the morning, for example, I just make fun of the paper. I'm just like, oh great, they're gonna throw the worst questions ever at us. And me thinking like that just makes me feel like a better morale towards it, which I think is beneficial to me. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. No hate to Unjaded Jade. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye!